That is funny. That is hilarious. Like, there's this explosive bear right here. This sorcerer healer troll is just sitting there minding his own business, and then all of a sudden he just gets blown up. Healer trolls, full of emotion, thought, and thinking. That's why we must destroy them. And that's why they must be destroyed. Oh, hold on. Grab the thing again. Hold still. Even though I don't really use the teapot that much, that doesn't mean I don't want the animals. They're new creatures, so I kind of want to collect them. That Hydroculus is underwater. Or underground. Oh, part 2. Okay, I'm understanding this now. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh, that makes it a lot faster. Okay, good to know on that front.
I swear by my sword.
Let me go down here real quick. Well, this is going down to like the underground over here. I think I want to wait to do that. Like I want to do like the surface level first. Oh, down here. So there is a semblance of underwater combat. so there is a semblance of water combat, but not to the extent of using your. Cool. Like I said, I'm not gonna do like the underwater stuff until I know I can. Until I know the surface level is good and explored for the most part. That one's underground. The fuck?
Busted.
Bruh, why are you buried? What the fuck? What the hell? This is weird. What the fuck? Fuck. Got that. Here's this. That's
Take it easy.
where's the last one?
Take it easy.
Let's first get this out of the way.
Easy money.
There we go. That's in vicinity, but not seeing the last part of it.
Take it easy.
What the hell? Where's the... house?
Yeah.
No. I wonder if it's these guys. Okay, it is. Not the person over there. What the fuck? What are you guys doing here? No, you're not. You're walk by standing here. What the hell? What the fuck? That's crazy. Because I don't really care right now about this. Did you do this? It's fucking taking a walk. God, what the fuck? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a meme, taking a walk. What the fuck is this side quest? What the fuck? This is one weird side quest. What the fuck? Against what? Ah, thank you for keeping a secret. I still won't tell. It's weird fucking quest. Ugh. Again, this would be so much better if it was voiced. It would be so funny. Evac shot. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How about you? Okay. I was trying to. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Not again. Look, I appreciate it, dude. I really do. But I swear this has been happening way too often. Seriously. No worries, man. It's just I've had that too many times where people follow, then they unfollow when I pretty much say like I'm good for right now. Like I already have someone working on a starting soon screen right now, and right now like since money is tight, I just want to like go at my own pace with that kind of stuff. And you take care too. I really need to put in that no self promotion because like I don't mind if people promote. At this point though, it's like I'd rather like they just need to have my permission at this point. I've been having that like too often lately, and it's getting annoying. Like, real annoying. Oh, we're done with it too. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, one of the domains is underground or water. Oh, it's down here. Might as well grab it quick. Oh, here it is. Might as well just grab the teleport point for this real quick. This is the talent domain. Might as well grab this chest real quick. Hunter raise abilities. Oh shit. This is gonna be like a long one. Oh, there we go.
What a drag.
It's a lot harder. So that's the quickest way. You like the music though.
What a pleasant surprise.
I know how to fight them now. Okay. There we go.
I hope the others find some.
All right. Now let's go back to the surface. All right.
Gotcha.
Let's stay on the surface, and then once that, I'm probably gonna take a quick break real quick, and then we'll probably continue the main story quest. Because I know I can do like some of these surface world exploration off screen. I do want to do the underwater exploration, like on stream. Love my characters. Okay. Oh yeah. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let me go ahead and get this started. We'll continue a little little bit more of the story, and then. All right, hotel to board. Let's meet with Navia again.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
I bet it will,
Oh,
ma'am.
don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
God, again, Navia is so beautiful. Her and Chlorine,
Everything looks
yes.
so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food. Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking! We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough. Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
I wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for
Oh
you.
boy.
Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play, don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
True.
All Alright, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her
What?
bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your
What the
questions.
fuck?
I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
You ever had that happen?
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
Like you overlook something like that.
All right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole
Or
thing.
pissed off.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
Worth a try.
Why don't we give it a try after this?
That's what I
meal?
just said.
You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink?
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention,
Uh-oh.
and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
I'd have to agree.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
You try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so... normal. You know, like you.
Hey.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye,
That
Navia.
probably did a lot of...
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority.
Can I just call you
In
if
any
we want to
case,
hang out,
I wish you
please?
smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
We're going on a date. Part 2 has now started.
Take it easy.
Well, at least I can teleport there immediately. And I do have some hydro sigils I can take advantage of throwing in.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last
We
one.
teleported over here.
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
And it's clearer than it was during the day.
Ugh. That's kinda spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache. Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards
I
it?
can feel,
There might be something
I
nasty in the
feel
water.
strong emotions. Things are getting a little blurry.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kinda hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, traveler! Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Oh. Oh shit.
Vache. Are you my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache?
I'm afraid not.
You know where my love is.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, who are you?
Wait. Who am I?
Oh, you have to be the
I'm
first
very sorry,
you probably were the
I
first
do
Hydro
not
Archon.
know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who has lost their form.
Lost your form?
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Like blue water. Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved
Okay, never mind,
exploring
not-
places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me.
Probably not the
I knew
Hi-
how dearly
previous
he
Hydro
loved
Archon.
me. And I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
You need to find him?
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it would be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Bashir was witness to the fact that you were dissolved.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
That after the body is dissolved, some measure of consciousness remains.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
That Paimon? Alright, I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Oh shit, cutscene.
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navia's outnumbered!
What is happening? Let's go, Navia! Holy shit! Badass! She's a badass!
Someone's out! Look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Chlorine!
Chlorand?
Chlorand, let's go! Yes! Let's see her back. Let's go! Let's go, show!
Quick, now's our chance!
She's such a badass! Bro! Oh my god, please have that in your moveset. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, The girlfriends working together. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, I can see my two favorite Fontaine characters.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clarand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Oh.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
Oh,
Your
shit.
performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
Navia is gonna be the
And
next victim
what about
from
these
it.
Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
Oh, shit.
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will
Clorand's
continue investigating, no
perfect.
matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
God.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too!
We can get the
got
gist.
lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
I love her.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Cool, Paimon's even more amazing
Yeah, by
than
screaming
that.
help.
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
Huh?
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
I see. I know where this is going. That's the dissolving water. What do you mean? What do you mean that? I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the
Yep.
primordial sea?
Okay, makes sense.
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
You would have been dissolved.
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Yeah, good.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been...
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name.
Yeah,
Ugh,
because we
we're
got in their
caught up
way.
in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Yep, part of the water here.
Well, let's hear it, shall
The
we?
voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vasher was a witness solved.
Oh, that is important.
Tell everyone about what happened while you were connected to the ocean. It's cautionous.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alright, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Yes!
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased.
Oh my god,
You
so-
are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much.
No,
Well,
please,
in
let
that
her
case,
smile like
let's
that.
head back to one of
please.
our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't
I
worry, you
love
two.
her.
With us around, our base is definitely
believe-
secure.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think Navia is definitely overtaking Lily top 5. I already love her so much with her interactions, and we haven't even got. She's not even. We don't have her playable yet. Fuck. I want her to be playable now. I don't think. Like the only times I've ever the only times I ever like gotten this close to like loving a character a ton or did love a character this much is Lily Beidou and Ningguang and Yalan, obviously. Guy Miko is definitely up there too, but I think Navia is definitely top 5, and we just met her, but she's been interacting with us so much, and her personality is so good. It also helps that the voice actress has been doing a stellar job with the character too. She was already an instant pull, already an instant pull because of like her design and whatnot. Her personality is already like winning me over as well. Clorand was already guaranteed to be a pull. Like Clorand and Navia definitely
right up
gonna
ahead,
be my
but
priorities.
Let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, Traveler.
Oh, the underground city. Let's go, let's go. Yo, we're in the underground. Gotta find treasure. And here's our teleport point for it.
Take it easy.
First. Oh, that is also a good shot. Bro, I'm already loving the vibe of Fontaine. Like, welcome to the slums of Bellabog. Legal advisor.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father... he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And, as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Lay it on us.
My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor, instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now,
Wow.
here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet All it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was
Unfortunately not.
accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that.
It's so true. Like, that's actually truth. Like, even in reality, like, people are like that. They love drama more than they like the facts and whatnot. Because unfortunately, drama gets eyes, it gets views, it pretty much gets the attention. Like, drama will always create that because people secretly love to watch things burn, figuratively. Like, people love that kind of shit, and even if it, like, and like the most positive things that are like helpful, or like if a good person was accused, then all of a sudden people can easily just turn their back and just go, "I knew it," when in reality they didn't. It's pretty much similar to like reality. I love how the theme of Fontaine like kind of hits that on the head, along with some other themes. This is why I love this region already.
People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... Never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Cloran.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So there's a complicated relationship.
Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Cloran has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry,
That's the
Nadia.
complicated
Paimon
relationship.
knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
That indicates that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
Oh, it's alright. I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Man, this...
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
God, I'm gonna love Clorand and Navia. Both of them. I already love Clorand a lot just from design and just the voice acting. When we actually get more Clorand, like, scenes and, like, and whatnot. Like, once we get more of Clorand, I'm definitely gonna love her even more. I'm trying to see if there's no treasure chests around here first before I do that. I can already tell, like, when... I can already tell when Roger goes live with, Genshin, he's gonna love Fontaine. Great... I can already tell. Like, this is all... I'm enjoying myself with the Fontaine story, and I'm not even done with the Archon quest. We still have like 4.2 of the Archon quest. So like this is great. Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Easy money.
I knew there had to be some treasure around here. I would have missed it if I didn't do this. Same with up here. Sometimes people don't think about coming up here.
Easy money.
I'm trying to see if there's anything. Oh god, the music. Stop. Actually, don't stop. Don't stop giving me all this good music, please. Like, this music is goated. Bro.
Take it easy.
The instrumentation, though.
Take it easy.
The way back up. Oh, this be different way. Okay, I'm good. I got the treasure in here. A peaceful night passes under the Spinda Devil's protection.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new
Did he
evidence
sleep?
appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew.
Yeah, but I'm
Guess
guessing
that's
these
the
are
hardworking Chief Justice for you.
like.
In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we? Aren't you coming along, Navia?
No, it's
Did you get tired?
just him.
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Let me go the other
Take it
way
easy.
now. Telling me to go that way, but I want to go this way, where it takes me. It's also telling me I can go this way. You never know if there's treasure here. God, I really need to change the camera sensitivity. Camera sensitivity needs to be a little higher so I can aim better. Okay. Might as well take that right now. The camera sensitivity. Find the aim sensitivity, but still. That's definitely a lot more helpful. Definitely a lot better. I know mouse and keyboard has the advantage when it comes to like aim shooting and whatnot, or like the Hida's elements of skill. Speaking of which, I need to use Nahida again because I can collect stuff a lot better if I do that. Especially since I wouldn't have to go up and grab it. The only problem is I wouldn't be able to do that the underwater exploration either, so. Any treasure? No. Okay. So literally just another way to get down here. It's just another way to get down there.
Calais is right up ahead. Come on.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
They're just doing their job.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
In we go.
Please come in.
Badass.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
So helpful.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
That's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Navia. Poor Navia. I appreciate the adding like actual tears in the game. Like we've been
Navia,
seeing that
are you
lately.
okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case. Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
There was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, Then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
You go while the idea's still fresh.
Great. Let's go then.
Yeah, stay with Navia, because you may never know what might happen. I'm assuming we can do stuff later. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, there's a Hydroculus here somewhere. Is it on top? Or is it down here? Is it down here? Okay, it's clearly saying it's right over, standing on the top of it. Oh, there it is. Let me grab it, because I'm going to forget if I don't. Now, I already said this multiple times, like, I already said this multiple times in this stream, but God, I love Navia. I think to me, she's literally a character I would honestly just put in my top 5 favorite characters in Genshin. There's so much going on with her, and we don't even have her as a playable character yet. We don't have her as a playable character yet, and we're already getting so much story with her. And it really makes me want to know Clorand a lot more too. If not just for the fact that just seeing that cutscene with her being a badass, hell yeah. Okay, we got it. We're good. And here's the teleport point. Oh, this is one of the areas from the live stream.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I'm starting to get why you liked it.
And
Or like
Paimon
it.
thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Well, is it? Can it float on water? Also, hey. That way I have it. There we go. I just wanted to get that. Hold on, there might be more treasure chests. I need. There's a Hydroculus here somewhere. There it is.
Take it easy.
Hang on. I'll talk in a second. Get thing. Let's get thing to unlock things.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure there's no treasure around here too. You never know.
Maloose, we're back.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield.
Good.
Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
That could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Your father got into an argument with Jacques. It's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his